Hello. Today we will uncover the secrets of 15 secret gay actors in Hollywood. The faces behind the spotlight, the irresistible roles, but carrying a secret that could destroy their careers in the blink of an eye. There was a time when simply being openly gay could end a promising future instantly. Many of them had to live double lives, marrying for contracts, signing silence agreements, and even undergoing absurd conversion therapies just to hide their true selves. Get ready to dive into shocking, jaw-dropping stories, hidden love affairs, and mysterious deaths. We'll talk about actors you once believed were the epitome of masculinity, but who, in reality, have been living a completely different life under the facade Hollywood imposed on them. And if you think you know it all, wait until we reveal the last name, a shock that has never quite left Hollywood. Before we begin, if you love content that reveals truths and untold secrets, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a new video. A like from you will help the channel reach more. A star from the UK is breaking all the molds with an elegance and class that are rare to find. Jonathan Bailey is living proof that times are changing, though still slowly. Trained in Shakespearean theater, Jonathan rose to global fame as Anthony Bridgerton in Netflix's hit series Bridgerton. Portraying a powerful, refined gentleman, he captured millions of hearts with fiery romantic scenes on screen. In the public eye, he is the new symbol of masculinity and allure. But what few know is that in real life, Jonathan is gay. Unlike the stars of previous decades, Jonathan didn't hide the truth. However, his journey was far from easy. In the early years of his career, he was advised to stay silent about his sexuality to avoid losing out on romantic lead roles. Agents and producers claimed the public wouldn't believe in a heterosexual romance played by a gay actor. A long-standing Hollywood bias. But Jonathan didn't back down. He chose to live authentically, refusing to pretend for society's gaze. When Bridgerton aired, he publicly came out, and instead of being shunned, he was warmly embraced. A victory not just for him, but for the millions out there yearning to live true to themselves. Elliot Page, the transgender actor formerly known as Ellen Page, challenged Hollywood with a truth that could no longer be hidden. With talent recognized through works like Juno, Inception, and X-Men, Days of Future Past, he captivated audiences with his deep and emotional performances, even while grappling with the conflict between his public identity and his true self. In 2014, still introduced as a woman, Elliot came out as gay in a moving speech at the Human Rights Campaign conference, one of the most heart-touching speeches of the decade. But that wasn't the whole story. In December 2020, he shocked the world by officially coming out as a transgender man, a declaration that not only changed his personal life, but also reshaped how Hollywood views transgender artists. Despite the public's positive reception, Elliot's actions stand as a testament to remarkable courage. In interviews, he shared the pressure of having to play female roles, the anxiety, and the sadness of living in a body that didn't represent who he truly was. Behind the photos was a yearning to be seen as his authentic self. After transitioning, Elliot not only maintained his career, but also grew stronger, landing a lead role in the Umbrella Academy as a transgender character. He's not just an actor. He's a powerful symbol in the LGBTQ+ community, inspiring others not with words, but through the way he lives authentically. Ricky Martin, the Latin music legend who lit up global stages with his explosive energy and irresistible charisma, is a symbol not only in music but in global pop culture. With hits like Livin' La Vida Loca, She Bangs, and La Copa de la Vida, he took the world by storm in the late 90s and early 2000s. But behind that glamour was a silence weighing heavily on him. Ricky became trapped in the image the industry created for him. The seductive Latin man, the sex symbol who drove the world wild. Any rumors about his sexuality were quickly shut down by his management team. In interviews, he skillfully dodged questions about it, maintaining the image of the perfect man in the public eye while silently struggling with his inner truth. The turning point came in 2010, when Ricky Martin shocked the world with an open letter posted on his personal website, courageously declaring that he was gay. The statement was not flowery, not evasive. It was direct, honest, and liberating. It was a moment that not only redefined Ricky Martin's image, but also ignited hope for millions living in silence. With sincerity and deep emotion, Ricky Martin shared that after years of inner turmoil and struggle, he was finally ready to live authentically. He confessed to having hidden his identity out of fear, insecurity, and external pressure. But what he could no longer bear was the denial of his right to live with dignity, both for himself and for his children. This revelation sent shockwaves through pop culture. Some were shocked. Others said, "We already knew." But what truly moved people was the overwhelming wave of support from all corners of the world. Ricky didn't just come out. He immediately became an advocate for LGBTQ rights. He used his platform to condemn discrimination, prejudice, and violence, the very things that had kept him trapped in fear for so many years. Wentworth Miller became a global star when he portrayed Michael Scofield, the genius who breaks out of prison in the hit series Prison Break. With his sharp gaze, muscular physique, and intelligence in every line, Miller became the epitome of masculinity, captivating millions in the 2000s. But while audiences were drawn to his powerful role, Wentworth lived in an entirely different reality. One filled with pain, fear, and loneliness as he continually denied his true self. For many years, he publicly denied rumors about his sexuality, skillfully dodging questions about his personal life. The pressure to maintain the image of the perfect straight guy was overwhelming, and he had to force himself to live that lie, not out of weakness, but out of fear of the harsh judgment from an industry that doesn't forgive difference. In 2013, a turning point came when he was invited to a film festival in Russia, a country that had just passed a law discriminating against LGBTQ people. Miller declined. But it wasn't just a simple refusal. It was an open, powerful, and emotional letter. In it, he declared that he was gay and could not accept going to a country where people like him were attacked, tortured, and even killed for daring to love someone of the same sex. The letter quickly spread, and his actions were hailed as a courageous punch against silence and discrimination. By 2020, Miller made headlines again when he declared that he would no longer take heterosexual roles, because he didn't want to contribute to an industry that frequently silences the voices of the LGBTQ community. The statement sparked controversy, but for those who understood the pain of living in a facade, his decision was a powerful awakening. Jim Parsons became a global phenomenon with his portrayal of Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang Theory, the quirky, perfectionist physicist who captivated audiences with his unique charm. The role earned him 4 Emmy Awards, a Golden Globe, and made him one of the highest-paid TV actors in the world. But behind the laughter and spotlight lies the story of a man who lived cautiously, steadfastly, and with great self-awareness. Throughout most of the series, Jim Parsons chose to live authentically, but quietly. He didn't hide his truth, but he didn't flaunt it either. That quiet confidence is what has made him more admired than ever. For Jim, coming out wasn't about seeking attention, but about living authentically. A noble choice in an industry full of pressure, where authenticity is often a luxury. He proved that you can still be yourself, still reach the top, without sacrificing your true self. Since then, Jim has taken on projects that reflect his values and beliefs. A prime example is his role in The Normal Heart, a film about the AIDS epidemic, where he portrayed an emotional gay activist. This role allowed audiences to see a dramatic, profound side of the man known for his wit and intelligence. Zachary Quinto, with his somber gaze and cool demeanor, captivated audiences through his role as the villain Sylar in Heroes and as Spock in the Star Trek reboot. But what few know is that behind that spotlight was a deep internal struggle between the desire to live authentically and the fear of being rejected. In 2011, after the heartbreaking suicide of Jamie Rodemeyer, a teenager who was bullied for being gay, Zachary made an important decision. In an open letter, he publicly came out as gay and declared that he could no longer remain silent while young people were desperate for role models to look up to. The response was quick and powerful. Zachary not only became an inspiration for the LGBTQ+ community, but also earned respect from all corners. Unlike many who feared for their careers, his career didn't stagnate. On the contrary, it expanded with roles in film, television, and theater that showcased depth and range. He also became a respected and influential social activist. Neil Patrick Harris is a multi-talented artist, famous for his acting, comedy, and hosting skills. From Doogie Howser, M.D., to his role as Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother, or playing himself in Harold and Kumar. But what truly sets Neil apart is how he faced prejudice while playing a character completely opposite to his true self. For many years, Neil neither confirmed nor denied his sexuality. Everything changed in 2006 when he openly declared that he was gay, at the height of his career. He shared that he was happy to live and love authentically. Off-screen, Neil has a long-lasting and admired relationship with his partner, the talented chef David Burtka. His career was never affected after coming out. On the contrary, it flourished. Neil not only proved that a gay actor can play heterosexual roles, but he also surpassed expectations, inspiring others and redefining what it means to be a true performer. Sir Ian McKellen is not only an iconic figure in British theatre, but also a pioneering warrior for LGBTQ+ rights. With a foundation in Shakespearean plays, he reached global heights through roles like Magneto in X-Men and Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings. But what few know is that for many decades, McKellen had to keep his sexuality a secret, not out of shame, but as a survival strategy in an industry still rife with prejudice. In 1988, when the UK government was preparing to pass Section 28, a law banning the promotion of homosexuality in education, McKellen could no longer stay silent. On a radio broadcast, he boldly declared that he was gay, without hesitation, without fear. From that moment, he became a beacon of hope for the LGBTQ+ community. Ian founded charitable organizations, confronted politicians, and visited schools to fight against prejudice, and he continued his illustrious artistic career, proving that talent and authenticity are not in conflict, but two sides of the same glory. With his flawless looks and refined demeanor, Matt Bomer embodies the modern man, charming, intelligent, and incredibly captivating. He gained fame for his role as Neil Caffrey in White Collar, and shined even brighter with roles in Magic Mike, The Normal Heart, and The Sinner. However, what makes Matt even more admired is the timing and manner in which he came out, at the peak of his career. For many years, he kept his private life away from the spotlight, not out of shame, but because the industry was still cautious about casting gay actors in romantic roles. Still, those within the industry knew that he had a happy family with PR expert Simon Halls and their 3 children born via surrogate. In 2012, when receiving an award for his contributions in the fight against HIV, Matt publicly shared his love for Simon and their children. No grand declarations, no fanfare, just a simple thank you, but one filled with immense strength. The miracle is, instead of stepping back, his career became stronger than ever. His role in The Normal Heart, playing a gay man with AIDS, earned him a Golden Globe and solidified his position as a symbol of sincerity and the power to overcome prejudice. Share this incredible story, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to explore more inspiring journeys and the strength to break through bias. Luke Evans is one of the rare cases where his strong, masculine presence on screen contrasts with the gentleness and authenticity of his personal life. Born in Wales, he started his career on the musical theater stage and then made his way to Hollywood with his powerful voice, regal demeanor, and classic good looks. From Dracula Untold, Beauty and the Beast, Fast and Furious, to The Hobbit, Luke built an image of the ideal masculine icon that audiences easily assumed was heterosexual. But contrary to that stereotype, Luke Evans has never hidden the fact that he is gay. While in the London theater scene, he lived naturally and comfortably, feeling no need to conceal his identity. However, when he moved to Hollywood, warnings began to surface. Stay quiet. Don't come out, because it could impact his career. Luke chose to remain silent for a while, not out of fear, but to protect himself. Yet he never lied, never fabricated a fake romance, and refused to trade the truth for fame. For Luke, silence was a form of stance. He didn't let his sexuality define his entire identity. In interviews, he remained calm and asserted. He is an actor. No need for any other labels. Colman Domingo is the embodiment of resilience, talent, and integrity. A gay black man who has overcome countless invisible barriers to rise among the finest actors of his generation. Born in Philadelphia, Colman built his career with unwavering dedication and an unshakable belief in his own identity. From Fear the Walking Dead, Euphoria, to Rustin, he consistently brings emotional depth and sharpness to every role he takes on. What makes him stand out is how he refuses to let his sexuality become an obstacle. In an industry where black men have struggled to be given opportunities, being gay is almost an added layer of challenge. But Colman has never let that stop him from shining. He doesn't flaunt it, nor does he hide it. He simply lives authentically, and that presence in itself is a political act. Married to designer Raul Domingo, Colman speaks about his personal life casually, without embellishment. For him, living authentically doesn't require bold declarations, just inner peace and quiet pride. He proves that sometimes the most revolutionary thing is simply being normal. Dan Amboyer may not be a household name, but his journey has played a significant role in shifting Hollywood's perception of truth. He first caught attention playing Prince William in William and Catherine, a royal romance, and appeared in series like Younger and The Blacklist. With his good looks and polished style, Dan was often cast as the ideal man. So, when he came out as gay in 2017, the entire industry was taken aback. That decision was not only surprising, but also a pivotal moment in affirming that authenticity should not be a barrier in art. Dan chose not to live in the shadows anymore. He didn't want to remain trapped in the image others had imposed on him. With courage and sincerity, Dan Amboyer rewrote the definition of a Hollywood prince, not someone who hides to please the public, but someone who dares to live authentically, even knowing the cost might be high. The response from the community was positive, and his colleagues in the industry praised his honesty. Dan became a role model for young actors who stand at the crossroads between their careers and the freedom to live authentically. He shared the internal struggles, the weight of concealment, but also the happiness that came from living true to himself. For him, the important thing is that one day, LGBTQ+ actors won't have to live in fear or make public declarations. They will be able to exist in the industry without fearing judgment. Tom Hulce, who made a lasting impact on audiences with his portrayal of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in the Oscar-winning film Amadeus, has had a challenging journey. His emotional performance catapulted him into the ranks of the most prominent theatrical talents of his generation. However, what few know is that behind the fame and artistic success, Tom Hulce had to conceal a core part of himself. He was a gay man, but chose to live in silence. Unlike some of his colleagues who chose to live openly, Hulce kept his private life hidden and avoided discussing his romantic relationships. Rumors about his sexuality were constantly circulated by the media, but he remained steadfast in his silence, unwilling to let the public's curiosity interfere with his life. It wasn't until 2008, when he was no longer a major Hollywood figure, that Tom Hulce openly acknowledged he was gay. This coming out was not accompanied by fanfare, but was rather a simple acknowledgement, almost like a casual, "Yeah, so what?" Though this declaration came late, it highlighted an important truth. Hulce's silence wasn't because he was afraid to face the truth, but because of the pressures in the industry where openly gay actors often struggled to land heterosexual roles. After Amadeus, Hulce continued his acting career but shifted his focus behind the scenes. He became a renowned stage producer, winning a Tony Award for Outstanding Plays, and continued to contribute to the creation of diverse stories. His contributions not only left a lasting impact on the industry, but also brought about significant changes in how diversity is viewed in the arts. Wilson Cruz is not only a talented actor, but also a symbol in the history of LGBTQ+ representation on American television. Born in New York to a Puerto Rican immigrant family, Wilson faced a dual challenge as both a gay man and a Latino in a society full of prejudice. From a young age, he realized that his very existence was an act of defiance. It was with this courage that Wilson became the first openly gay actor to play a gay character during primetime on American TV, breathing life into Ricky Vasquez in My So-Called Life in 1994. At that time, having a young gay character, experiencing racism and real-life conflicts portrayed so authentically, was unprecedented. Wilson not only acted, but also lived fully with his role, which deeply impacted millions of viewers and paved the way for more LGBTQ+ stories to be accepted on screen. However, this exposure came with painful consequences. Wilson was kicked out of his home by his father when he came out, facing financial struggles and emotional instability. But he never gave up. Instead, Wilson used his platform to fight for inclusion, dignity, and equality. Over time, he established himself as a powerful voice within the LGBTQ+ community, both on and off screen. Wilson not only acted in projects like Party of Five, Star Trek Discovery, and 13 Reasons Why, but also became actively involved in social causes, advocating for LGBTQ+ youth and combating systemic racism in the entertainment industry. Rupert Everett is one of the clearest examples of how truth can come at a high price in Hollywood. Born in the UK, Everett gained worldwide fame for his unique charm and outstanding talent, especially through roles in films like Another Country, where he portrayed a young gay man in an oppressive British society, and My Best Friend's Wedding, where he shone alongside Julia Roberts, becoming a LGBTQ+ icon in the 90s film industry. However, what few know is that Rupert Everett was one of the first actors to openly come out as gay in the 1980s, at a time when doing so truly meant the end of a promising career in Hollywood. Unlike many colleagues who chose to keep their sexuality secret to maintain their image, Everett decided to live authentically and paid a heavy price for it. After coming out, he revealed in several interviews that the offers for lead roles began to disappear. Directors and producers stopped offering him the romantic, charismatic roles he once played so naturally and passionately. The actor even mentioned that if he had kept his sexuality a secret, he could have become a star on par with Hugh Grant. Despite facing significant challenges, Rupert Everett continued to prove himself as a great talent in the industry, and his determination to live authentically paved the way for future gay actors to freely express themselves in a more open Hollywood environment. With these individuals, you can clearly see the strength and resilience in their journey to live authentically, despite the pressure and consequences from society. The next characters will be written in a similar style. Share this video, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to discover more powerful and inspiring stories. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Hollywood's golden age may have dazzled the world with its glitz and glamour, but behind the velvet curtains lay secrets the studios would kill to keep buried. In an era where being true to yourself could end your career, some of the biggest stars lived double lives. Loves hidden in the shadows, scandals hushed with hush money, and romances rewritten by publicists. Today, we're diving deep into the untold stories and forbidden affairs of 20 gay scandals that rocked the silver screen. You think you know old Hollywood? Think again. Before we dive in, who do you think was secretly involved in a hidden gay scandal during Hollywood's golden age? Drop the first name that comes to mind in the comments below. And if you love uncovering shocking secrets behind the spotlight, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a video. Anthony Perkins is forever remembered for his haunting portrayal of Norman Bates in Psycho, a disturbed motel owner who left the world shivering with fear. But behind that iconic role was a man silently battling his personal demons. Despite having a wife and 2 children, Perkins spent much of his life living privately, skillfully avoiding Hollywood's prejudices. One of his most talked-about relationships was with actor Tab Hunter, but that love had to remain hidden in the shadows. In Split Image, biographer Charles Wynoff reveals Perkins's secret world: fleeting encounters in Times Square, fake dates with Hollywood actresses, and a life concealed behind a perfect mask. Like many of his time, Perkins was forced to deny his true self to avoid ruining his career. Even in his final days, His silence never left him. In 1990, National Enquirer reported that he was battling AIDS, shocking both fans and the industry. He passed away in 1992, leaving behind a wife, 2 sons, and a legacy filled with tears. Brilliant, sensitive, yet bound by the brutal cost of fame. The true horror wasn't in the movies. It was that he never got to live as his authentic self. Richard Pryor and Marlon Brando, a love affair that stunned the world. In February 2018, widow Jennifer Pryor confirmed the shocking rumor. The legendary comedian Richard Pryor had a romantic relationship with Marlon Brando. The story erupted after music producer Quincy Jones sparked the controversy in a dramatic interview with Vulture, stating that Brando was willing to sleep with anyone, from James Baldwin to Marvin Gaye, and even Pryor. The public was shocked, but Jennifer calmly confirmed it. She explained that Richard had never hidden his true self from his friends, and even kept a personal diary documenting his romantic experiences with men. In an interview with TMZ, she joked that it was the 70s, an era of freedom, drugs, and unrestrained sex. "If you did enough cocaine," she chuckled, "you'd write love letters and send flowers the next morning." Her words were blunt, humorous, but sincere, much like Richard. Their marriage wasn't perfect. They married in the early 80s, divorced, then reconciled in 2001, staying together until his death in 2005. Amidst the whirlwind of fame, addiction, and laughter, they were 2 souls who truly understood each other, not because they were perfect, but because they genuinely accepted one another. Ramon Novarro, a sultry icon of the silent film era, but his life was a hidden tragedy. In the 1920s, he wasn't just a star. He embodied Hollywood's romantic dream, those sorrowful eyes, that irresistible charm. With his role in Ben-Hur, he became one of the first sex symbols on screen. But behind the fame was a man living in fear, a gay man in an industry ready to punish anyone who dared live authentically. He lived discreetly, cautiously, hiding to protect his career and reputation. Novarro stands as a testament to the tragedy faced by Hollywood's gay stars, a life not truly their own, all to stand atop the pinnacle without being cast into the abyss. In the 1960s, he withdrew from the spotlight, living peacefully in Los Angeles, far from the gossip. But everything shattered on a fateful October night in 1968. 2 young men broke into his home, believing the wild rumor that Novarro kept thousands of dollars in a decorative crucifix. They brutally beat him to death in one of Hollywood's most haunting cases. The press sensationalized the story, twisting it into a cautionary tale about desire and deceit. But for those who truly knew Novarro, he wasn't a scandalous icon. He was a pioneering artist, a kind and respected man. His death was a chilling reminder of the cruelty in the entertainment world, where admiration can quickly turn into exploitation, and fame cannot protect the true person behind the glittering facade. Sal Mineo, the sensitive Plato in Rebel Without a Cause who made America weep. Nominated for an Oscar at just 17, he quickly became a teenage idol with his youthful beauty and emotional depth. But Hollywood wasn't forgiving to those who strayed from the norm, especially someone like Mineo, who lived authentically. As the 60s rolled on, the glow began to fade. Restrictive roles and scarce opportunities marked the decline of his career. In real life, he was more open with those close to him, though he never publicly came out. This truth, known but not allowed to exist openly, made Hollywood uneasy. In 1976, Mineo was stabbed to death near his apartment in Los Angeles. The police found no personal motive, but the media quickly seized the opportunity to sensationalize, spinning rumors about his private life. Mineo's untimely death became a sorrowful chapter in Hollywood history, a painful reminder that difference and fame are never enough to shield a person from discrimination. Raymond Burr. To audiences, he was the calm, sharp, and unbeatable Perry Mason on screen. But behind the camera, he lived a life filled with pain and secrets. After a brief marriage in 1948, Burr never remarried. Instead, he created a fictional tragedy, a deceased wife and a son who never existed. All of it was a distraction to divert the public from his true self. In 1960, on the Perry Mason set, Burr met Robert Benavides, the partner who would stay by his side for 35 years. Officially business partners, but behind closed doors, they shared a life like a family, buying land, planting vineyards, living in seclusion, and loving quietly. Burr even slept at the studio to avoid suspicion. Though he never came out publicly, those close to him saw a Raymond Burr who was sincere, gentle, and deeply responsible. In an era where being openly gay meant the end of one's career, Burr chose to love in silence, and that courage became his most powerful statement. Clark Gable, the great symbol of masculinity in Hollywood, the dream man of millions of women with his iconic role in Gone with the Wind. But behind that proud exterior was a life full of contradictions. Gable was married to acting coach Josephine Dillon, a marriage he later claimed never truly happened. Despite marrying 5 times and having children, rumors about his sexuality lingered for decades. There were rumors that he had a relationship with openly gay actor William Haynes. At a backstage party for Gone with the Wind, a guest cruelly joked that Gable had once been Billy's boy, and Gable exploded in anger. Like many stars of his time, Gable was forced to build a defensive wall around his personal life. Whatever the truth may have been, he lived and died carrying a part of his true self that was never allowed to see the light of the stage. Gable was said to have refused to return to the set unless director George Cukor, a close friend of William Haynes, was replaced. Rumors of a romantic relationship with actor Earl Larimore during a trip, and his closeness with Rod Lorak in Forbidden Paradise, only added layers to Gable's public image. Biographer David Brett described him as bisexual, citing relationships with both men and women. Later, journalist Ben Maddox became his confidant, helping Gable protect his private life. Although he truly loved Carole Lombard, in his final film The Misfits, he developed a deep bond with openly gay co-star Montgomery Clift. 2 legends, 2 inner worlds, 2 secrets never meant to be revealed, standing together on the silver screen, each carrying the same unspoken loneliness. Cary Grant, the epitome of elegance, charm, and sophistication in Hollywood. But behind the perfect suits and dazzling smile was a private life with many layers that the public never fully saw. In 1932, Grant met Randolph Scott on the set of Hot Saturday, and from that moment, they became inseparable. The two lived together for 12 years in a villa affectionately called Bachelor Hall, frequently appearing as the ideal couple in fan magazines. While the studio struggled to craft Grant's image as the ladies' man, rumors about his sexuality quietly spread. In 1986, in a rare interview with Barbara Walters, Grant blurted out, "Everyone says I'm gay. Maybe I am. But honestly, I don't know." A rare moment of vulnerability, but also an unexpected truth in a rigid era. Biographers today consider his relationship with Scott to be one of the most beautiful love stories Hollywood once had. Grant seemed uninterested in labels, simply wanting to live true to himself. And perhaps that was the truest version of Hollywood. Not the lights, but the person beneath them. Do you think Cary Grant was just a suave leading man? Or was there more behind that charm? If you've heard the rumors or have your own theory, drop it in the comments. And if you're shocked by what we reveal, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more untold Hollywood secrets. Montgomery Clift, a rebel, a tragic star, and one of the truest icons of Hollywood's golden age. With his fragile beauty, sorrowful eyes, and intense acting, Clift redefined what masculinity meant on screen. But he never truly belonged to Hollywood. He lived in New York, far from the golden cage of the studio system, to protect his privacy. Although he was often linked with Elizabeth Taylor, those close to him knew that Clift loved both men and women. Taylor was his confidant, understanding every hidden facet of him. Debbie Reynolds once said Monty had both a boyfriend and a girlfriend. His mother also confirmed that Clift realized he was gay at the age of 12. Friends like Jack Larson described him as carefree, humorous, and openly gay without any concealment. In Red River, he skillfully inserted subtle hints into scenes that defied the era's boundaries. He never came out publicly, but neither did he hide his truth. He simply lived the way he wanted. Clift turned down restrictive contracts, rewrote his own dialogue, and lived in a small apartment full of books in Manhattan. While others built facades, he chose authenticity. While others chased the spotlight, he let the spotlight chase him. In doing so, Clift became a quietly rebellious figure, a solitary soul brave enough to be real in a world of pretense. Rock Hudson, the face of American masculinity. Broad shoulders, a captivating smile, a gaze that spoke volumes. On screen, he was the ideal man, making every woman swoon. But in real life, Hudson harbored a secret that Hollywood never wanted exposed. He was gay. For decades, he lived behind a false facade, staged dates, a brief marriage to silence rumors, and protect box office profits. He smiled for the cameras, but inside, he denied his true self. It wasn't until 1985, when Hudson publicly revealed he was battling AIDS, that his perfect facade came crashing down. The world was stunned. The industry was shaken. By then, Hudson was no longer just a movie star. He became a symbol of the price paid for living according to someone else's script. In the final chapter of his life, Hudson did what he had once feared most. He told the truth. And that truth woke the world up. Spencer Tracy, a master of acting. The kind of performer who made every role feel so natural, it was almost unbelievable. With 2 Oscars and a career spanning decades, he was Hollywood's gold standard. But behind the glitz and glamour was a much more complex life. As a devout Catholic, Tracy never divorced his wife, Louise Treadwell, even though they had been living apart for many years. They had 2 children, but the real love may not have been found there. Rumors about his relationships with men, especially with actor John Derek, stirred public speculation. Even his long-term relationship with Katharine Hepburn was suspected to be more a product of the studio than genuine affection. In a Vanity Fair article, insider Richard Gully hinted at Tracy's fluidity in terms of sexuality. Hepburn reacted strongly, and his daughter called it absurd, but the doubts still lingered. Despite struggling with depression and alcohol addiction, Tracy remained a top star. Perhaps, as Bogart once said, Spence is the best because you don't see the machinery working. And in real life, perhaps Tracy's greatest performance was hiding the part of himself that Hollywood refused to let exist. James Dean, a star whose brief but intense life left an everlasting mark. With his wild look and complex soul, Dean became an icon of rebellious youth. But behind those captivating eyes was a quiet, mysterious world. Though he had relationships with women like Pier Angeli and Ursula Andress, rumors about his attraction to men never stopped. When asked about his sexuality, he once said, "I'm not gay, but I won't live this life with one hand tied behind my back." A response both brave and heartbreaking. William Bast, his close friend and roommate, later revealed they had intimate encounters. Author Jonathan Gilmour made similar claims. Director Nicholas Ray described Dean as bisexual. Elizabeth Taylor shared that Dean confided in her about being abused by a priest after his mother's death, a psychological scar that tore him apart in silence. Though he never publicly confirmed it, Dean is still seen as a timeless gay icon. Gay Times once named him, not just because he was a legend, but because he became a symbol of the truth buried for too long. Marlon Brando, hailed as the greatest gay icon of all time, and truly deserving of it as a man who lived like a question mark and left this world as a legend. Brando was more than just a movie star. He was a dark, wild, challenging, and captivating whirlwind. He broke all Hollywood norms, from his art to his personal life. Though married 3 times and having multiple children, Brando carried rumors of bisexuality throughout his life. From his ambiguous relationship with James Dean to his special friendships with Montgomery Clift, Cary Grant, and John Gielgud, his private life was as complex as his legendary roles. In a 1976 interview, Brando casually admitted, "I've had homosexual experiences and I'm not ashamed." Quincy Jones later shocked the world by revealing that Brando had been Richard Pryor's lover, a claim that Pryor's widow confirmed without hesitation. Some accounts say his relationship with Dean was more about control than love, but the truly poignant moment came from Brando himself. "I once walked and dreamed beside a man named James Baldwin." In a world full of stereotypes, Brando's greatest role wasn't on the silver screen. It was his chaotic, fiery, and unapologetic life. George Cukor, the master behind the camera, responsible for masterpieces like My Fair Lady, A Star is Born, and The Philadelphia Story. He was a genius of dialogue, creating some of the most complex female characters in cinema. But behind the cinematic brilliance was a man living 2 lives. As an openly gay man within private circles, Cukor often hosted legendary gatherings at his Hollywood Hills mansion, a sanctuary for stars who couldn't live authentically in public. The entire industry knew, but pretended not to. When he was removed as the director of Gone with the Wind, the rumors weren't about creative differences. It was about his sexuality. But Cukor never spoke out. He didn't need to. He outlasted the system that tried to diminish him. He directed with layers of metaphor, subtlety, and nuance, building his career as a quiet rebellion. Though not loud, Cukor's legacy remains a powerful statement for those forgotten by Hollywood. He didn't just direct films. He directed a life lived on his own terms. Paul Lynde, the man who made America laugh for decades with his wit, charm, and unmistakable voice. In Bewitched and Hollywood Squares, he was the soul of comedy. But behind the stage lights, Lind was a lonely man who wore the mask of humor for far too long. In an era where being gay was a punchline but not accepted in real life, Lind lived on a fragile tightrope. He never came out, but everyone knew. Off camera, he battled isolation, hurt, and the fear of never being able to be himself. Yet, he still shone on stage. His comedic timing was unmatched, but each joke hid a deep sigh. He never stopped performing, but in every laugh was a cry for help that went unheard. Paul Lind's story is not just about laughter, it's about the loneliness of silence imposed by the era. Cole Porter, a musical genius who wrote timeless, sophisticated melodies like Anything Goes and Night and Day. His music resonated through both Broadway and Hollywood. But behind those elegant lyrics was a man who had to dance around his own truth. As a gay man in an era that didn't tolerate difference, Porter lived two lives, one as a public genius, the other as a man hiding his inner pain. His compositions were seen as whispers of things that could not be spoken aloud. He married Linda Lee Thomas, a lifelong friend, but their relationship was far from conventional. His personal life was filled with metaphors, subtle messages, and a struggle against a society that couldn't accept the love in his heart. Cole Porter never came out, but he let his music speak for him. And in each composition, he lived authentically, in the most elegant and proud way possible. And these are the buried secrets of Hollywood, truths finally exposed to the light. Shocking revelations, forbidden passions, and quietly fought lives that few dared to speak of. But this is just the beginning. Which of them stunned you the most? Or is there another name you're thinking of, waiting to be revealed? Leave a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow to uncover more secrets Hollywood never wanted you to know. Until next time, be brave, stay curious, and never stop pursuing the truth. Hollywood is not only known for its beautiful love stories, but also as a place where powerful couples have made history. In this video, we'll explore 25 prominent lesbian couples in the entertainment industry who have not only changed the way love is perceived, but also made a strong impact on their careers and culture. From couples who have stood strong through all challenges to those who paved the way for the LGBTQ+ community, each story is an integral part of the journey toward equality. Stay tuned to the video to learn about the unique journeys of these couples, those who have helped build a diverse and inspiring Hollywood. You'll be amazed by things you've never known before, and who knows, you might discover new idols within the LGBTQ+ community. Don't take your eyes off the screen. Let's explore the untold secrets and see how the lives of these celebrities have changed over the years in Hollywood. If you want to know more, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to catch the next video. Jodie Foster and Alexandra Hedison officially tied the knot in 2014 after a gentle yet profound love journey. Prior to that, Jodie had a long-term relationship with Sidney Bernard, with whom she raised 2 sons. Together, they built a family filled with love and understanding, becoming an ideal model of the modern family. Despite being famous Hollywood stars, Jodie and Alexandra have always kept their relationship private, away from the public eye. They are like quiet warriors, protecting their love from scrutiny while proving that true love can flourish in a peaceful space. Their relationship is not only a symbol of freedom, but also an inspiration for those who believe in the power of authentic love. Cynthia Nixon and Christine Marinoni's love story began in 2001, when they met at an LGBTQ rights rally. Although Cynthia was in another relationship at the time, her bond with Christine quickly grew from a genuine friendship. After Cynthia finalized her divorce, their relationship became public and stronger. In 2009, they got engaged during a rally for marriage equality, solidifying their love as boundless. Cynthia and Christine's love is not only a touching romantic story, but also a testament to the power of friendship and understanding, proving that true love can overcome all challenges. The love story of Hayley Kiyoko and Becca Tilley is not just a tale of romance, but also a meaningful journey. Although they began their relationship in 2018, they kept it private for several years. However, in 2022, they chose to publicly share their love and happiness with the world. Their story is not just about love, but also about a spiritual connection and deep gratitude for one another. Hayley and Becca's relationship is a testament to sincerity and respect, proving that love is not bound by fame or public pressure. It is an inspiring story that brings hope to those who believe in the power of love. Since marrying in 2008, Wanda Sykes and Alex Sykes have proven that love and commitment are the solid foundations of any relationship. They are not only a testament to the strength of love, but also a symbol of a happy family where understanding and friendship play key roles. Despite facing numerous challenges, particularly opposition from Wanda's family, their love has remained strong. Wanda and Alex have built a warm and loving family together, becoming a role model for modern families where love transcends all biases. Their story is a testament to patience, empathy, and true family values. Wanda and Alex have become a powerful symbol of love and commitment, proving that true love can overcome any challenges and lead to lasting happiness. Their relationship is not just a love story, but also a testament to patience and respect. They have overcome obstacles, including opposition from Wanda's family, and have built a happy, loving family with their beautiful children. Their story has inspired millions, affirming that love can triumph over all prejudices. The love story between Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor is a living testament that love can transcend all barriers, even age differences. When they began their relationship in 2015, the 32-year age gap quickly attracted public attention, but their sincere and deep love made everything meaningful. Their relationship began serendipitously through Twitter, starting with simple conversations, but it grew into a lasting love that overcame generational and circumstantial differences. Sarah and Holland's love is not just a romantic story, but also a testament to the power of sincerity and mutual respect. The love story between actress Fiona Shaw and writer Sonali Dagala is an inspiring journey, beginning with pain but illuminated by love. Their relationship started in the wake of tragedy, when Sonali lost her husband and parents in the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. Fiona was deeply moved by Sonali's resilience and courage, and their love became a source of strength that helped them both overcome challenges. Their story proves that love can heal wounds and bring hope, inspiring those facing great trials in life. The love story between Tig Notaro and Stephanie Allen is not only about support in difficult times, but also a testament to the power of love and resilience. Tig shared her journey of battling cancer in a documentary, and Stephanie's love has been an invaluable source of strength that helped Tig overcome every challenge. Their journey is not only inspiring, but also proves that love can be a healing remedy and a powerful motivator. When they welcomed their twins, Max and Finn, their family embarked on a new chapter filled with love and joy. The love story between Beanie Feldstein and Bonnie Chance is not just a romantic relationship, but also a blend of art and genuine affection. They met on the set of How to Build a Girl and quickly realized that their connection was not just about work, but also a deep emotional and creative bond. Their harmony in artistic thinking and shared values formed a solid foundation for their love. Beanie and Bonnie are not only life partners, but also creative collaborators, working together on meaningful projects. They have proven that love can be an endless source of inspiration, driving creativity and making a positive impact on society. Their relationship inspires others to live authentically and pursue creative values through love. The love story between Nash Greer and Jessica Betts is a powerful symbol of freedom and self-confidence. When they married in 2020, it wasn't just a wedding, but a meaningful declaration of freedom and self-respect. Nash, famous for his role in Reno 911, publicly expressed his love for Jessica, not only because of who she is, but as a bold affirmation for the LGBTQ+ community. Their relationship is a testament to the idea that love should not be confined by societal norms, but should be expressed freely and fully. Their love has touched the hearts of thousands, encouraging others to live authentically and embrace their true identities. The love story between Kristen Stewart and Dylan Meyer is a deeply emotional and meaningful journey. When they met in 2019, Kristen found a deep sense of empathy and a magical connection with Dylan, something she had never experienced before. Their relationship grew from heartfelt moments, creating a strong and unbreakable bond. Kristen publicly announced her plans to marry Dylan in 2022, marking an important milestone in her love journey. Their story is a testament to how true love can overcome any obstacles and break societal barriers, celebrating sincerity and unconditional commitment. Ariana Deos and Sue Makaku are not just a romantic couple, but also a source of creative inspiration in the art world. Sue, with her exquisite design talent, has helped Ariana shine on stage and the red carpet, creating unforgettable moments and styles. The couple often shares sweet moments at events or during their travels, showcasing the deep connection between them. Their relationship is not only about love, but also about creative collaboration, where they work together to create inspiring works of art. They demonstrate that love can be a powerful driving force, fueling creativity and creating priceless memories in both their artistic journey and life. The relationship between Samira Wiley and Lauren Rhee is an inspiring love story and a journey of awakening. Lauren, a writer for Orange is the New Black, went through a profound journey to recognize her gender identity and sexual orientation. This self-realization allowed her to accept who she truly is and open a new chapter in her life, ending a previous marriage and beginning a relationship with Samira. Their story is not just about love, it is also a testament to the support and empathy within the entertainment industry, where pressure and challenges are inevitable. Their love is built on understanding and respect, proving that genuine love can overcome any obstacles in life. JoJo Siwa and Kylie PR captured the public's attention in early 2021 when they publicly revealed their romantic relationship. This couple brought a refreshing perspective on love, connection, and the freedom to express oneself. While JoJo had not officially come out regarding her sexual orientation, she openly expressed her genuine affection for Kylie with sweet words and cute nicknames. They frequently shared moments of happiness, from adventures to simple, loving gestures, creating a relatable and heartfelt image. Their relationship is not just a romantic story, but also a powerful source of inspiration, conveying a message of freedom in love and self-acceptance. JoJo and Kylie proved that love can transcend all boundaries, bringing joy, sincerity, and hope to those who pursue true love. Witnessing the love story between JoJo Siwa and Kylie PR, which has overcome all barriers and prejudices, truly moves and inspires us. It shows that even in the challenging and often difficult entertainment industry of Hollywood, the light of love still shines through in the face of adversity. What are your thoughts on this story? Feel free to comment below and share your views. If you'd like to hear more about other stories, just let us know. The love story of Jane Lynch and Jennifer Chaney is a testament to how love can withstand the test of time. After a brief relationship in the early 2000s, they unexpectedly reconnected in 2016, marking a new chapter in their lives. Their past experiences and personal growth allowed them to better understand themselves and find confidence in their love. Jane once shared that it was through struggles and personal transformation that they not only found each other again, but also discovered the power of forgiveness, tolerance, and gratitude for one another. Their relationship is a testament to self-growth and maturity, where love is not only based on emotions, but also nurtured through respect and friendship. Jane and Jennifer's story conveys an inspiring message of harmony and hope, affirming that when two people grow together and nurture love, it becomes a powerful force that helps them overcome any challenge to build a lasting and meaningful relationship. Melissa Eade and Linda Wallem have proven that true friendship can be the solid foundation for a lasting romantic relationship. They were close friends for many years before realizing their bond was deeper, especially when Linda moved in with Melissa in 2014 during Melissa's difficult divorce. It was through mutual understanding and support that they found a love that was both strong and meaningful. Their marriage not only affirms their love for each other, but also stands as a testament to the power of perseverance and friendship. They've shown that a strong friendship and the ability to overcome adversity can lead to a happy romantic relationship. Their love story is an inspiration, reminding us that true love can blossom even in the most challenging circumstances, when a relationship is built on understanding and commitment. Elliot Page and Samantha Thomas kept their relationship private for a long time, but when they decided to go public, they shared an emotional and meaningful love story. For Elliot, this wasn't just a personal story, but also a powerful inspiration, affirming the strength of self-acceptance and true love. Samantha Thomas, a talented artist and surfer, couldn't hide her happiness with Elliot by her side. Simple moments, like holding hands while walking down the street, became symbols of freedom and true love. Their story is a living testament to the journey of self-discovery and living authentically. Elliot and Samantha's love not only brought them closer, but also opened doors to hope and strength, proving that true love can break all barriers and inspire those searching for the freedom of the soul. Kate McKinnon and Jackie Abbott have always kept their personal lives private, avoiding public attention to protect their privacy. Although they rarely share about their relationship publicly, the bond between them has always been strong and clear. Their love story is a testament to mutual respect and the protection of their love from the intrusion of the public eye. Kate and Jackie's relationship is a perfect example of peace and commitment in modern life, where love sometimes requires privacy to grow and endure. One of the most memorable moments in the love journey of Kate McKinnon and Jackie Abbott occurred at the 2017 Emmy Awards, when McKellen won the Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series for Saturday Night Live. This was not only a milestone in her career, but also a special moment for Abbott, who has always quietly supported her. Although they rarely share publicly about their relationship, they have maintained a strong love, continuing to protect their privacy in their personal lives. Their relationship is a testament to the fact that true love can be cherished and protected in privacy, despite public scrutiny. Kate and Jackie's story is an inspiration for those who want to live authentically, proving that happiness comes from commitment, respect, and loyalty. Raven Simone and Miranda Madej are a couple who value their privacy, keeping their relationship peaceful and away from the prying eyes of the public. They met in 2015 during a karaoke night in West Hollywood, and from there, their love grew stronger. In June 2020, they held a warm wedding in the backyard of renowned artist Debbie Allen's house, a simple yet emotional ceremony. Their wedding was not just a celebration of love, but also a symbol of commitment and loyalty. Their relationship reflects the sincerity and deep connection they have nurtured over the years. Raven and Miranda's love is a testament to the power of commitment and mutual support, proving that true love can overcome any obstacles and challenges. Since publicly revealing their relationship in 2008, Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi have become an inspiring symbol for the LGBTQ+ community. They are not only famous, but also a source of encouragement for millions of people. Despite being under the public eye, their relationship has remained strong with unwavering commitment, loyalty, and respect for one another. Ellen and Portia have proven that love can overcome all obstacles and societal prejudices. They are a model of perseverance and authenticity, leaving a lasting impact on the community, affirming that true love has the power to change the world. Lily Tomlin and Jane Wagner are one of the longest-lasting couples in the entertainment industry, not only for their strong love, but also for their exceptional creative partnership. Together for over half a century, they've built a relationship that is not only based on love, but also on artistic collaboration. Jane played a pivotal role in creating iconic characters that Lily Tomlin portrayed in famous comedy shows. Their combination of creative talent and deep understanding helped them create unforgettable moments. Lily and Jane's love story is a testament to the power of perseverance, creativity, and friendship in relationships, proving that true love can thrive when nurtured with sincerity and artistic connection. The relationship between Amber Laign and Robin Roberts is a story of perseverance and true love. Together, they have overcome life's challenges, building a relationship based not only on love, but also on strong support in both their professional and personal lives. Their love is a testament to the fact that no matter the difficulties, genuine love will overcome all obstacles and provide comfort and encouragement in times of need. Amber and Robin's story is an inspiration for all those seeking love and enduring companionship in their lives. One of the most admired couples on American television, Robin Roberts and Amber Laign, not only share a profound love story but also embody loyalty and mutual respect. Their relationship is not just a romantic bond, but a testament to the fact that true love is nurtured through trust and a friendship strong enough to withstand public scrutiny. Over the years, they have shared sweet moments and faced challenges, building a love that is rooted in empathy, sincerity, and simple care. Their love story is a powerful source of inspiration for the LGBTQ+ community and anyone seeking true love and self-acceptance. Fortune Feimster and Jacqueline Smith are an inspiring couple not only because of their deep love, but also for their strength and resilience in the face of challenges. Together, they have overcome hardships from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic to the fight for marriage equality. Their decision to hold their wedding under such challenging circumstances not only demonstrates their strong bond, but also sends a message of hope, perseverance, and faith in the future. Their relationship is a symbol of true love, boundless and able to overcome all barriers, affirming that love can change society and foster mutual respect and acceptance. The love story of Heather Matarazzo and Heather Turman is a testament to true love, where loyalty and long-term commitment are prioritized above all else. Although they chose to keep their relationship private, the sweet moments they share still reflect a deep connection and mutual respect. Matarazzo proposed to Turman in early 2018, and just 10 months later, they exchanged vows. Their relationship is not only based on emotions, but also on determination and belief in love. Their simple yet genuine moments prove that true love is built on patience, respect, and commitment, and grows stronger with time. The love story of Brandi Carlile and Catherine Shepard is a perfect blend of art and emotion. Catherine, a community activist, is not only a partner, but also a strong supporter of Brandi through the challenges in her music career. Their relationship is a testament to enduring love and friendship. They have consistently fought for the LGBTQ+ community, using their influence to spread messages of acceptance and unconditional love. Their love is a symbol of perseverance and courage, reminding us that love is not just a romantic bond, but also a respect and friendship that helps us overcome all challenges in life. So, we've explored 25 powerful lesbian couples in Hollywood, individuals who have not only made their mark in their careers, but also become symbols of freedom and equality. Their stories are a testament to strength, love, and the ability to change the world. Each couple provides a great source of inspiration, proving that love knows no boundaries. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. I hope today's stories have inspired you, provided faith, and offered valuable lessons on love, perseverance, and loyalty. Let's continue building a community full of love and always cherish the beautiful moments in life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more inspiring stories of those who have made history. Leave your comments and share which power couples you'd like to know more about. See you in the next video.